It's a beautiful day here in the Mile High City as we welcome you to Coors Field. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Colorado Rockies. Get ready for Rockies baseball next. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher. Just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
These Rockies guys, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And now the Rockies will have to deal with a real threat on base right from the get-go.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
In now is Adam Eaton, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, I've been very impressed with Asdrubal Cabrera. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
And he'll be back in standing up. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. Turner stands at first with 1 out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
in the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
That's a
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. Now a swing and he pops him up.
Infield
And I
fly,
believe,
batted
yes,
down.
the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's a .333 hitter. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. The 0-2.
Nope,
Good
that's
job
down.
of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is
that
a
ball went
breaking
out.
ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going as the Nats move out in front now 3-0.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro.
As he'll watch a slider that
that's
runs
out.
out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken
Count
for ball
is
2.
2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand.
That's ball
And right
3.
now, he needs to think about this hitter.
3-1 to him now. 3 runs already home here. And a
Ball 4. Take your
fastball
base.
misses there. Ball 4.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's
Batting
3
seventh,
hits and a walk,
the left
and there's
fielder,
no
number
doubt
3,
that he's fighting himself
Michael
right now.
A.
See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
He's set, and the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Belted high and deep into right center. Hampson ranging back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Castro is on his way home, and a relay home, and he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Striding in now for the Nats, Kurt Suzuki. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. 0-1. Here it comes.
Ball.
There's a breaking ball, but it's
Out,
laid
1-1.
off and doesn't find the zone.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 4 runs here in this half inning. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Diaz. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at Coors Field. It's 4-0 Washington. Patrick Corbin gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery. This guy's a really good pitcher. There are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have him in their rotation. Not an overpowering fastball, but a good one. 89 to 93 miles an hour slider, without a doubt his best off-speed pitch. And if he's throwing strikes with that slider, look out. He can shut any team down.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. The 1-1. It's a missed drag bunt attempt for a strike.
1 and 2.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First delivery to him on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. It's been a steady 5 for 9. He's taken him deep once. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. That's in there on the outer half. 1 and 2 now.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
2 out, nobody on. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Nothing doing here this half. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. It's the Nationals 4 and the Rockies Victor Robles digging in now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy in inning and think you're going to have any success.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
From the stretch. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Down
low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we're just in the second inning. Well, that command he normally has on his side just doesn't quite seem to be there. He's really fighting himself right now.
Now a throw over, and he's back easily. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Oh, it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
The right fielder.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and the next to bat. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Eaton is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1. Eric Thames is on deck. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Stepping in, Eric Thames. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Got him. Here's Howie Kendrick. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch.
Nope.
That misses
Outside.
wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Robles over at second. Eaton at first. 2 out in the inning. Fouled off.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat as Asdrubal Cabrera. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Now the 1-0. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hampson has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Here's the first pitch to him.
Blackmon.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box. 2-3 go the Rockies. They're down 4-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2-0 to the Nationals DH in this one. Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a curveball misses inside. Castro gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Back to Murphy, and they get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Go to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for Washington, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Taylor arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The second baseman, Ryan.
Now batting, Ryan McMahon. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a line drive. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Diaz.
Stepping up to the plate, Elias Diaz. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
That's inside.
Two balls and no strikes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
15,
At the plate, Raimel Tapia. He went down swinging to start the home first.
Ball 1. This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
1-1 the count. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. McMahon on second. Diaz is over at first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. So digging in now Garrett Hampson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeout. In now, Victor Robles. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings. So it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Trey Turner. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Sent on the ground out to second. Schroeder moves in time, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder,
stepping into the box, Adam Eaton. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the third out of the inning. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Here's another 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
The next 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is eaten. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 19.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Here comes the first pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Into the bleachers and gone.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Now batting.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home run.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Standing in now, David Dahl. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Swung on and missed. 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Robles sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. In there, no balls and a strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Taylor is there, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors. Jairo Diaz takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 37,
Stepping up now, Eric Thames. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Pulled toward right center field. McMahon has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Howie Kendrick. It was a walk in his last trip. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Kendrick is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2002 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2. Hit in the air out to right. Blackman is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The third base.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the switch hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. One pitch coming now to Cabrera. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. The 1-2 freezes him on the inside. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for one. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Popped up. Cabrera moving to his left. 1 away.
Now batting.
So catcher. 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz.
Line is out.
And he'll step off and try again. First offering on its way. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Rival Tapia.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Raimel Tapia. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Taylor has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone. At the plate, Garrett Hampson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Bends into the zone for a strike. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Diaz stands at second with 2 gone. Right side. Thames scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado. Still down by a count of 4-2. Into the box, Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off in the Washington 6th.
The designated hitter, Starlin Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
No strike.
Three and
Outside,
0
that's the
now.
ball.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Hampson is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. At the plate,
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
first delivery to him on the way. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. Now a flare out toward right center. McMahon onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Standing in, Victor Robles. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Ball, that's out.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give it.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Nats leave a pair as they can't. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's Arenado with a drive. Well hit to left and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Here it is on 3-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Robles waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
In now for Colorado, Trevor Story. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Left fielder.
Striding in, David Dahl. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Kendrick. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rockies strike for 1 on the homer by Arenado. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's the Nationals 4 and the Rockies 3. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Jake McGee is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And now for Washington, Adam Eaton. He has no prior history against this pitcher. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Ball 1.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Softly hit toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Eric Thames. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Thames behind 1-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. So striding in, Howie Kendrick. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. McMahon will put this one away, and the side is retired. Digging in, Daniel Murphy. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A 1 pitch on its way. Pops this one up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Ryan McMahon. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1.
That's a ball.
Inside and low, 2-1.
2-1.
1 out, nobody on. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Raimel Tapia, who could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh,
First
that's
pitch is a
inside.
curveball that's inside, 1-0. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. McMahon, the runner at first with 2 gone. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefty's hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Rockies strand 1. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Brian Shaw has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29.
Asdrubal Cabrera will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The ball and 2 strikes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready with the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And he fouls this one off. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting. Left field.
Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. His numbers against Brian Shaw. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. The 0-1 on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Way gone. Out to the tree farm. A solo home run there for Michael Taylor. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 5-3.
Now batting, the catcher. Suzuki.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. 5-3 Washington. Hunter Strickland is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in the switch hitter, Garrett Hampson. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hit to first. Thames fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the third
digging in to try it again, Nolan Arenado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope, that's a ball.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Strickland has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Ready with the 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Hit sharply toward the right side. Eaton is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Up next for Colorado.
Well, next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies,
Charlie
Blackmon. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Wade Davis comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is
number 71, Wade Davis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. This pitch is popped up. Murphy calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner. And in the past against Wade Davis, 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Davis, a right-hander going 6'5". He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute...
Ouch, that one hit him.
First base.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. In now, Adam Eaton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Turner, base runner at first with 1 out. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Pitch popped up. Arenado over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So stepping in, Eric Thames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball line toward the alley in left center. Dunk is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Will Harris enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 36.
Ready now, Trevor Story. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Harris, a native Texan. He was a 9th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And another foul ball. Hard liner to center field. Robles is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, David Dahl. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible.
0-1.
But this very well could be the last chance to do that.
The 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for Colorado.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Last strike now for Colorado. Popped up. Cabrera on the move. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Murphy at second with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now. He strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Nationals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Patrick Corbin wins his 3rd of the season. John Gray was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Will Harris wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.